If you're a sports fan, you've had the experience somewhere along the way of watching every play of the game and having your team lose in the final seconds. And for most of you, it probably affected your mood. And it may have affected your mood for the rest of the day. But if instead you didn't watch the whole game, you just caught the highlights on ESPN, you still knew the outcome, you got the high points, but that was it, it just doesn't have the same effect on you. And why is that? In a word, exposure. In the first case where you watched every play, you lived it. In the second case, you just sort of found out what happened after the fact. In 2008, we had the Great Recession. And during the Great Recession, I spent every workday in front of financial advisors. And I noticed that people that had CNBC on all day long, that were watching it moment by moment, as if they were watching that game moment by moment, they had a very difficult time. Because after all, they were responsible for hundreds of accounts for people, right? This was their money, their livelihood, what they're going to pay for their retirement and send their kids to college with. And they were responsible for their own money, and they had to worry about their livelihood. And on top of that, you're watching this thing unfold second by second. It's going to take a toll on you. And I watched another group of people that still had those same responsibilities, but didn't watch it second by second. Just found out what was happening maybe periodically throughout the day, but didn't have it on in the background. Weren't watching CNBC all day long. And those people did far better through that experience. They just did. And so one of the things we all have to come to terms with is that, where we're going in America at least, we're talking about people being in front of digital devices 5 hours a day and then another 2.5 hours a day in front of their TV. And that content that you're exposing yourself to, whether you believe it or not, absolutely positively affects your mood. So you look at news programming. You can now watch news 24 hours a day. And so what we're doing is we're just taking a microscope and we're focusing on the worst atrocities that can happen on the planet. And the worse the story, the bigger the hype and the more people watch it. And there's countless studies out there that show that after ingesting that type of information, your anxiety increases and depression worsens. And so the solution is to cut it off altogether. But is that reality? For most of us, probably not. But at least watch the highlights. Don't get stuck into watching the entire thing minute by minute. It's going to have a far greater effect. So the other thing I would suggest to you too is be smart about where your exposure is. Don't start to watch the news right before you go to bed because your subconscious mind is going to absorb that and take it into sleep with you. Okay? Not a positive scenario. By the same token, you don't necessarily want to expose yourself immediately upon waking either. Give your mind a chance to get clear, get grounded, and then if you have to get the exposure, get it. But be smart, as I suggested, about how you're getting that exposure. So there's plenty of news aggregation services available online that you can pick what you want without having overwhelming exposure. I read the Wall Street Journal in the morning because it gives me an excerpt on everything that's happening from a business and a world perspective. And then if I want a deeper dive, I can go there and read the entire story. Podcasting is another great avenue for getting it. You listen to as much as you need to, but it doesn't have to be for hours on end. And if you are going to the news, listen to one cycle. Don't fall into the trap of listening to the same things over and over and over again, because that will take its toll. So you want to keep up with it if you need to, but do it without being consumed. So if you know anybody that can benefit from this message, I ask as always that you just pass it along. And in the meantime, just have a great, great week.